Hello soccer fans and welcome live to our game today between Jules Verne and St. John Prep in our first semi-final in the BC Provincial A Championships. Today's game features our Sea to Sky champions, Jules Verne, and this island champion, St. John Prep. Both teams are coming off challenging games this morning and a very long tournament so far, so we'll see how fatigue impacts our players today. But everybody's looking fired up and ready for the opening whistle. On our first half broadcast today, we'll have St. John's Prep attacking from right to left and Jules Verne left to right. Right now we have the captains taking center circle with Pierre Cohen and Nicolas Hondier. The referee is just giving some final instructions to the players here. So this game today is the most important game of the season, obviously, sending the winner to the provincial championships, and the loser will be playing for the bronze medal tomorrow. All right, so we got the SeaWolves and the Albatross going today. I don't even think I introduced myself. I was so excited to start today. My name is Matt Dichter. I'm with the host school, King David High School. We're really proud to host this year's provincial championship soccer tournament live from Burnaby. So here we go, folks. We're going to have our opening kick, and we'll have the Albatross going left to right for you. We're expecting a pretty high-intensity match here, both teams featuring a strong lineup, a bit more of a team scoring effort from the Albatross, and a bit more of a one-pronged attack from the SeaWolves. So we'll see how that affects the gameplay today. All right, so we got Matisse Palacio over center, number 10 on the ball, and he will get us underway today. So the Jules Verne is our Vancouver champions. They come into today's match undefeated on the season. They play a bit of a European style of soccer, focusing on combination play. They're also well known as strong finishers and have no problem getting the ball into the back of net when they have their chances. It'll be up to the SeaWolves today to limit that attack. And we are underway. Ball kicked down to the far side of the field. It's going to go towards touch. Number 11 to the corner. He's after it. And we have our first goal kick of the game. In net for the SeaWolves, we have Elijah King, and he'll give us our kickoff here, our goal kick. Plays into the middle of the field, bounces back, a little confusion with the back line there of the Jules Verne. Play it out to the side wing, to the near corner. Played up the sidelines, staying in bounds here. We got number 2 playing it off his head. Number 6 from Jules Verne picks it up, plays it forward to number 9 up the side wing. He's dancing outside the box, plays it back number 6 with one nice step over, dragging it towards the end line, plays it back towards center. We have a deflection, and we have it out for a goal kick. Cole's Jules Verne applying a little bit of early pressure to the back line of the SeaWolves there. So as I was saying before, it's my first time announcing today, so I'm really excited to have everybody at home with us, folks on the island. I hope if the SeaWolves are scoring a couple goals, you guys start packing up and getting on the ferry and coming over to the finals tomorrow. We want to see the whole school out here. Excuse me, I got the goalkeepers wrong before. That was William McCurchin, the goaltender of the SeaWolves. All right, we got a throw in on the far side of the pitch, headed back down, number 17 in the middle. Plays a 1-2, ball's turned over, and we got the back line clearance, back to the center dot. 14 plays it under control. And the SeaWolves are, oh, we got a turnover in the midfield. EJV coming forward with it, 2 men on. Pushes it up the far wing. Ball is turned over, and the SeaWolves are going to have a small counter. Oh, and it's turned back over. Possession is very important to get part of the game here. Controlling the ball, ultimately, you know, can't score a goal if you don't have the ball. Not much pressure up on Jules Verne here as they're holding the ball on the near side of the pitch. Cross towards the middle to their center striker, number 10. Center back clears. Jules Verne intercepts. They've turned the ball over. The top of the box. Ball bounces free and they've cleared it out. Excellent 1-2 there. A lot of that European style play that they've been mentioning. Ball taken well by McCurchin. He's looking long. He's looking short. He's not seeing anything he likes right now. He's put it down, low pressure, kicks it long, down the field. Number 7, Higgins Israel in battle there. Steps in. Number 9 on the right wing, puts it back towards the middle, center back, with the clearance to the near sideline. Not cleared entirely. We got number 2, the right back, coming up the wing. Centers towards the middle. Chipped on by number 10. And it is out of play. It looks like Matisse Palacio, the head man up there, is the real target up front. So we'll see how the service comes in throughout the game and how he'll be able to capitalize on it. Joe Mackenzie-Edrick on the touch. Snapped up by EJV. Nice touch behind his back there. Through 2 men. Passes it up. Palacio with the pass back. Play it onto the near wing. 2 defenders in position there, holding their shape well. To the middle. Out back to the wing. EJV happy to be in possession right now. Not looking for anything too direct. Taking it up the far wing. Holds at the top of the box, crosses towards the middle. High clearance into the air, not very deep. Number 6 falls under it. Ball bounces, kicked wide. Was there deflection there? We'll see what the referees say, and they are pointing for a goal kick. So we're seeing a lot of pressure down here at the SeaWolves end from EJV today in the early part of the match. SeaWolves' William McCurchin looks like he's going to have a heavy load of work today, and he'll have to barrier the wall there to keep the albatross out. A little bit of booting back and forward. We'll see how the back line handles it. Headed on towards the middle dot. Some more head play. Number 14 carries it down. Looks like he's offside there. Yep, he was a little bit offside. And that's the striker that they're looking for today. That is number 10, Joe Mackenzie-Edrick. He's been lighting up the tournament so far. I don't know if I have the most recent statistics, but he has between 7 and 9 goals and a leader for the Golden Boot. Yeah, he had a good run set up there. And he had number 14, Rejun Katoto, setting him up with a bit of a through ball there. If he had had it a little bit earlier, he could have got through and on goal. We could have had our first chance for the SeaWolves. Ball played long. Ball drops, number 11. Plays to the wing, plays it back, number 10. They're playing it all the way back. Controlling the ball here. On the far wing, man on pressure. Plays it towards the middle to number 5, Olivier Blanchard. Oliver Blanchard. We got some hand tugging there from number 5, Olivier Blanchard on Joe McKenzie. Oh, or was that Alan Ju who got pulled down? No, it looked like it was Joe McKenzie back there. All right, ball coming forward. Number 8, Santiago Robles, dispossessed. Coming up, 2-on-3. Step over, up the wing, to the man behind. Up, pushed off the bar, an incredible save. Great save by William McCurchin there, pushing it off the bar. Paul was played back well into the attack for the trailer. Made a great curling strike, pushed it off the bar, and we're going to have a corner kick here. Coming from number 4, Zachary Miners. It's not warm out today, folks, but the action is heating up. Here comes the corner. High lofted ball, over the top, off the body, kicked, he's got it up into the net, and we have our first goal of the match. It is number 10, Matis Palacio. We knew he was going to be a problem tonight for the SeaWolves. The SeaWolves were doing their best to defend, but on that corner they didn't have enough of a clearance. So we'll see how they can respond after this first goal from the EJV Albatross. Something tells me the Albatross get more dangerous with a goal, and when they can taste that first blood, they're coming for more. You can really hear the chatters picked up on the pitch now with all the players talking more. With the first strike, the intensity has picked up in the match. All right, we got the ball played up the middle. SeaWolves looking to take it back now with a little bit of possession. Some hands-on defense there around the center circle. We got a jersey tug. Referee's saying it's a foul. Gonna have a little chat and say play on. Olivier Blanchard with a little tug on the jersey there. We'll follow throughout the day how the referee keeps the hands and the play within the lines of the rules. All right, a little bit of information here about our SeaWolves. They're head coached by Jamar Dixon, manager of football player development for PFC, and a previous player captain for PFC, a player for Canada's team. Assistant coach is Connor Thompson. The SeaWolves have had quite a good season also. They were undefeated en route to the Island Championships. Coming into today's match, they're still undefeated. So today someone's going to face their first defeat of the year. SeaWolves also have several notable players. They have 5 Team BC players, 2 who are playing this weekend. And they have also another few players who have an opportunity to play with PFC this weekend, so they're unavailable this weekend, this midweek, this end of the week. Some end of the week soccer action before your weekend action. We got number 2 making the dispossession on the near side. SeaWolves have a throw-in on the near side of the field. We'll see how they can take advantage of this bit of possession here. Let's see if they can get an attack going. Ball's thrown forward, turned over. Number 8 kicks to the near side, goes out of bounds. Seems like if you're having the throw-in, it's an important time to take possession of the ball and hold on to it. Turning over from a throw-in seems like a decision that will be tough for the coaches. Defenders looking for an offside. Number 10 plays the body as the ball's cleared towards the end line. We'll see what the referee calls here. He's calling for the corner kick. Linesman's calling for the corner kick. Referee's calling for the corner kick. They're just making sure our player's all right now. He's up and back on his feet. So we got a corner kick coming from the near side here. We got number 18. Kale Patty, who's going to bring in the ball with his left foot. Left foot in swinger to the far post. Comes down off a foot. Boys kicking for the clearance. Lots of bodies. Ball's cleared to the far side of the field, and we're going to have an EJV throw in here. Ball spoiled out of play and a turnover for the SeaWolves to take the ball. Thrown forward, a little deflection, looked like it might have come off a hand, but ref says play on. We got a shove at the back, no real complaints. And we'll have a free kick from the SeaWolves near the center line. Ball played to the middle. Number 6 plays it, he's got a little pressure, playing it back to his center back. Ball is moving towards the near sideline, near wing. Having a look up, not much pressure from the Albatross right now. Standing on the ball, down to number 8. And we have a turnover, number 8. Played back to the back line of the Albatross. Have some space and time there. He's having to look up towards the middle. Little pressure from the back, but the Albatross are moving through that line. Nice pass, some control. Played forward. Ball turned back. We have our goal scorer, Matisse, here. He plays it to the near wing. We've seen some nice balls swung in from this area earlier in the game. Turns him twice, goes back, swings it towards the middle, to the center spot, touchdown on his stomach. Nice second touch and third touch. Played over, half volley header. Played down, drags it with his left foot, and we have another goal for Matisse. His second of the game. Great team play. We had an excellent swing in from number 2. Michael Cote played down into the header, looked like by maybe number 17, Finn Nam. Excellent play from Brandon Van de Mel, and then again the finish from Matis Palacio. I told you folks, Palacio's one to look out for tonight. "13 minutes into this half, folks, and we are 2-0 for the Albatross. The SeaWolves are going to have to pull it together here. Obviously, this is probably a position they haven't been in so far this year. We're back underway. Yeah, they're going to have to calm it down in possession, it looks like, and maybe look for some more attacking runs. They haven't looked for any long balls thus far. Played back to the center back, to his partner there. Good connection. The Albatross continue to apply no pressure. They're waiting here. It doesn't do them any good to put men up at the ball right now. Ball's coming to the middle of the pitch. Midfielder turns back. He's got not too much to look at there. He has to play it back to his center back. Center back's looking to the far side. They got a nice line there. Number 10, the striker, it looks like he's pulled back into the middle a bit, drop back. And they're playing back to the back line. So the Albatross really sitting back a bit on this 2-0 lead. Ball played forward, headed down. Number 7 takes in the middle of the field. Picked up in possession, kicked. We have a deflection. Oh, and he goes down in the box. The referee's saying, no, get up. Playing it onside, the ball's thrown out, and we are continuing play. Not too much dispute there, but it was a bit of a physical challenge. SeaWolves back in control of the ball. Well, that's what they're going to have to do now. They're going to have to take try after try to break through the Albatross line. And when the ball gets through, they're going to really have to take advantage of those opportunities. Something tells me we're going to see a lot more SeaWolves ball for this rest of this first half. And Jules Verne, of course, happy to be on the lead 2-0 at this point. Nice 1-2 on the near side there. Snuffed out by the Albatross as they turn it around. Is it Cote? He swings it back to the middle. Nice touch. 2 men on there. Played back to the corner. The wing back moves in. He's on the ball. Plays it back towards the end, top of the line. Kick through. Defender. They're battling shoulder to shoulder. Defender stands tall. Clears it to the far wing. It's going to go out of bounds for the Albatross throw. Albatross, considering they take it fairly quick. Ball's in, at his feet. Plays it towards the center. Snuffed out. And we have a 2-on-2 on the counter. 3-on-3. Will he look low? Will he look high? Oh, he's taken down from behind by number 5. Referee automatically reaches for his pocket. And we have our first card of the game. That's a yellow card for number 5, Olivier Blanchard. Yeah, we were watching him throughout the game. Earlier he had the tug on the jersey. That's his second infraction. Cards do carry over with 3 yellow cards, resulting in disqualification from the tournament, I believe. No one can fact check me because I'm working by myself today. So, folks, you're on for the ride. So this is the most forward possession we've seen a free kick come from today for the SeaWolves. We have number 10 standing over the ball, Joe Mackenzie-Elric. Looks like they've brought some of the center backs up. We have our big middle center back up. And that is number 12, Cormac Mallet. We have a 2-man wall forming, maybe a 3rd man coming in. Everyone from EJV now behind the ball. 4th man coming into the wall. Joe pulling it over the wall, chips it, off the head, forward, kicks it down. Oh, just wide of the post as he grabs his head. Number 14, Rejun Katoto with the chance. Played out quite like we thought it would there, with Joe popping it over the top, off the center back's head, and then Katoto with the strike, off that looked like a 1 bounce there. That was our best attack we've had today from the SeaWolves. Ball's back in play now. To the near side, we have number 2, Michael Cote. Oh, number 2 with the foul. Oh, and we have a yellow card there. Referee's asking the boys to settle it down a bit. Number 2 from St. John's Prep, Alex Carrere, gets it under control quite well after the challenge. These two are going to have a battle all day, it looks like, 2-on-2. Sounds like Brandon Van de Mel is trying to calm down his team there, giving out some advice. And we are back in place. We've had our 2nd yellow card of the game, both issued to École Jules Verne. And we have number 12, Cormac Mallet, on the ball. Plays it up high. The center backs are in control again. They're going to move up the field a little bit and see when do the Jules Verne pressure them. We're at the center circle now. The pressure still hasn't come. Looks like they might be using the center line as their mark. Ball's coming back now towards the center circle with Cormac on it. He's got a run coming forward and run coming back. Moving forward it is Joe. Joe's in on the ball. Left foot. Tips it over the bar. Oh my goodness. And he is feeling it. Frustrated with himself. They're kicking into the net. It's Joe Mackenzie-Elric. He's on the golden boot. They are getting the chances now. The SeaWolves are almost there. It looks like they're cracking the code to getting through the lines here. Looked like a good run back towards the ball and a nice run forward with the ball coming over the top. And that's how they were able to get through that time. Ball's back on play. We'll see how will the Albatross respond. Taking it across half, a little confusion, turned over. Joe Mackenzie-Elric coming back there to snuff out the chance. And we have Mallet Cormac back on the ball. Oh, sorry, I might have your names backwards. Cormac Mallet. Again, excuse my pronunciations. Cormac Mallet? Corback? It's my first Corback. And Corback seems to be really holding up the back line here and getting the offense organized through there too. We got to play up to the wing. Definitely more possession now from the SeaWolves as they're getting more comfortable on the ball. All right, we got the ball thrown back in play at the top of the pitch, headed out of bounds. And they're inching their way up the field right now. So we got one team with a lot of provincial pedigree here, coming up another team with not much pedigree. So the SeaWolves are coming in, and last year was their first year in the provincials, placing 10th. So this will be their highest finish, and definitely playing for a medal, which is a thrill for anybody playing soccer in the province to play for a provincial medal for your school. So a great congratulations to the school there and in the program, and to the coaches. Here we go, number 2 up the near wing, foot in there with a touch. It's coming to the sideline here. Ball's out of bounds, sideline. Linesman's pointing at the directions of EJV. Jules Verne happy to slow down the ball here. And as I was mentioning, École Jules Verne with quite provincial pedigree. They've taken province second twice in provincials. Wait a minute. Participated in provincials 2 times from 2019 to 2014 to 2019. They came 5th in 2021, champions in 2022, and 3rd in 2023. So for the last couple of years, folks, since COVID-19, they have been one of the top contenders in the province perennially. Wind's blowing slightly left to right. You can feel it up here in the commentator's booth. Another jersey grab from the EJV player there, number 18. Ball's coming to the high side of the field. Played down under control, 2 men on. Back to his support, towards the middle. Nice cutting ball. Dakota with the ball down. He hits it. Far post. He scores! And that's a goal, folks. Bringing it back 2-1. Rejun Katoto brings it down, slips it through, and pokes it to the near post. Incredible goal. We knew that they were going to strike. It was the SeaWolves pressing and pressing and pressing, and that goal was coming. So now we are 2-1, folks, in the first half, and we have a very exciting semifinal for you. EJV not expecting this much pushback, and then the finish from Katoda. Ball played long off the head of Cormac Mallet. Headed again forward by him, turned over, bouncing, ball up in the air, played towards the center circle. Number 2 over École Jules Verne, plays it off his head, comes down to Katoda. Katoda plays it up in there, trying to go over the other players now. He's going under players. He's going over players. This guy is trying to do everything today. Played back to the far side, kicked down, pressure on, oh no, is it a turnover? Top of the box, struck, far post, well wide, about 5 or maybe even 10 feet wide. The SeaWolves looking much more comfortable now, down only 1 goal, knowing that at any moment they could come back into the game. Looks like we're going to have our first substitution. Number 17 coming off the pitch, which is Finn Nam. Onto the pitch, can't quite see yet because I can't see his jersey number. Is coming onto the far near side of the field, playing on the right, is number 14, Murad Safi. All right, we got Cormac Mallet here with the ball, playing it to the near wing. Safi on in pressure, right onto the pitch, right into the action. I like that, Mr. Safi. Ball played back by Cormac Mallet, played to his partner, whose name I don't think I've called yet, and I will right now. That is Mr. William Edgson, playing in the center back with Cormac Mallet. The pairing there, it looked like they have a lot of chemistry. We have EJV in attack, coming over the top. Keeper's calling for the ball, and he's taking it down there. No problem. Both teams have really settled into the game now. We had that first upswing from EJV after the first goal, leading to the second goal. Lots of attack from the SeaWolves, and now we are back at a 2-1 spot. We'll see how both teams finish up towards the end of the first half here. On the far wing, we have a nice pass to the and played back into possession. The SeaWolves happy to take it. Looks like the Albatross much further up the field now. Not applying much pressure, but they're definitely not sitting back at the half anymore. I wonder who made that call. Here we have Katoda on the ball, getting pushed to the back, controls it, played out to the wing, the near side. Played up by Cote, got in the interception, holding a pair of gloves. Like seeing that. Kicked, deflected off 2 SeaWolves and out of bounds. Yeah, good battle here going today from Alex Carrera and Michael Cote. EJV on the ball now. They're going to have a throw-in. He's getting rid of the gloves. He's warmed up. All business. Touched out of bounds on Safi on the throw there, and we're going to have SeaWolves ball in the attacking half. Throw-in coming from number 8, Santiago Robles. He's checking his spot, puts it into the middle. A little bit of space there, playing it back to William, the center back. Carries it forward across half. Into the middle. To number 6, Biko Luma. Played forward and picked up by the goalkeeper from Jules, Verne, Elijah King. Elijah King hasn't seen too much action. Don't know if he's made a save yet. I don't know if he's had to. I think the only shot on target from Katota ended up in the back of the net so far. But he's got the ball at his feet right now. Playing it near side to defender number 13, Nicholas Hondier. Cote up the near wing, plays it to the middle. To the midfielder, Olivier. Tosses the through ball. Well struck, picked up on the left foot, plays it around the defender, but picked up by goalie William McCrutchen. I got you, William. Turned over in defense, long strike into McCrutchen. William parries it away to Santiago. Santiago on the ball now. Thrust it to the near corner. Referee is calling a foul here on the offensive player. He was pressing a little bit too hard there, and that's our sub Murad Safi putting the pressure on. All right, the ball's back rolling now. Looks like Joe Mackenzie Elzerk. Oh my gosh, was that an own goal? It was passed backwards. I looked down and for a second, keeper's disappointed. What did we have there? Referee talking. Oh yeah, it must be an own goal here. He's talking to William Edginson. And we have an own goal. That really interrupts the flow of the play here for the SeaWolves. Ball back rolling now. We'll see how the SeaWolves can come back now, trailing 2 at near the end of the first half. It's about 9 minutes left in the half here, plus added time. The SeaWolves are going to have to try and get something back, giving away a little bit of the momentum that they're picking up there. Yeah, we have EJV on more of the possession of the ball. We got a long throw. Aided by the wind, it looks like it's going to sail out of bounds for a goal kick. Definitely disappointing from William McCrutchen there. He made a big save, parrying the ball out down towards me. And then when I looked back up, it looked like his player was playing it back towards him, and the ball was just rolling into the back of the net. Can't make those type of mistakes in this type of game. Ball well controlled now by the SeaWolves. Pressure is now coming up to the white line, which is about 15-ish meters into the zone. Over the top, we got the ball coming down. Headed forward by Cote. Not too much risk there. Played back to Cote. He's got the gloves back in his hand right now. Plays it down towards the near sideline to Safi. Safi looks up. Plays, intercepted by Santiago. Plays through the legs. Katota on the ball. Slide coming through the back. Ref saying it's all ball. Sounded like all ball from up here. Another play from behind on Kototo. He's sticking with it, though. Through ball coming. He's picking up the ball on the near side, down the wing. Quite the run so far by Kototo. Oh, and he just spoils it out of bounds. Great attempt there from Kototo. And picked up, also a great pass from number 17, Finn Nam. Finn Nam and Kototo working well on the near side. Gloves down for the throw by Cote. Ball's in, off the header forward. And it's out of bounds. Looks like both teams struggling a bit with their throw-in play, turning the ball over a little bit too much. In these big moments, I guess the first half, a little turnover here and there isn't a big deal. But coming to the second half of a provincial semifinal, those sorts of mistakes are really going to cost you. Oh, you can hear the wind there coming on by Mike. Played to the far side of the pitch. And there we have number 18, Kale Patty. Oh, my mistake. That's the wrong team. Number 18, Fellow Parbasili. There we go with Biko playing it to the near side. Under control, back to Santiago. Played well back to... Oh, so this must not be Finn Nam either. No, that's Liam Goebel. My mistake, folks. I got two players actually named number 17 on my sheet. So it could be Lim Goebel and it could be Suban Cheyenne. Little kick back and forth. It's going to come all the way down to the SeaWolves keeper. He plays it out. Oh, he's looking over the top. Looks like setting up the run. Ball is on the ground, not well enough struck to get through there. Back to the middle circle. Calling for the ball through. Played to the side, back to himself after the interception, the block. Referee is calling for a high boot there from Olivier. Oh, sorry, who was that? It was Palacio Matis. Holding on to the ball. See how long that referee lets that go for today. Coming back to the near sideline. We got pressure on, push there, ball goes out of bounds. And it is dispossessed. And we have number 8 there, Santiago Robles, getting a lot of pressure applied from Murad Safi. Referee's checking his watch, talking about how much time's left here. Got a couple minutes and a half. All right, ball coming back here from Michael Cote. Cote plays it in, ball's tipped up, off the bum of Robles, out of bounds. We have another throw in. We'll see where it's coming around the center line here. Right underneath the broadcast tower here. We have Michael Cote putting it back into play. Ball passed to Matisse there. Throws it in, and Robles plays it back down the pitch. And we've got a one-on-one battle here. Played by the defenders, up in the air, back to the center line, back to Matisse. Matisse tips it forward to Safi. Safi on the body, plays him hard, plays it well. Matisse with the ball back down. We got... Is that Olivier? Oh, that's Patty Kale, number 18 there. Ball at the top of the circle, into the box, takes it to the far side towards the end line, and it's out innocently for a goal kick. It's 34. All right, 34 minutes now into the first half. We'll have a little bit of stoppage time, a break, and then we'll be back with you for the second half. Very exciting first half of action here. Some excellent play. One calamitous error. Oh, we got offside of the goal kick. One calamitous error. Referee is not recognizing it from the linesman. He's recognized it, and they've called. His contention is that on the goal kick, he cannot be offside. Linesman admits that an error has been made. I was about to admit my own lack of knowledge on the play there. I know from a throw-in there's no offside. I didn't know maybe this is because it's an indirect because it's coming from the goalkeeper. And it looks like, are we going to have a drop ball here returning to the SeaWolves? So referee's dropping it for EJV, and he drops it, and we're back underway. Not what I was expecting there. Oh, Joe stumbles over it with a bad touch. And the Albatross return the ball, turns it right back over. Ball getting kicked around in possession here, getting near the end of the half, maybe fatigue taking a bit of impact with a few mistakes happening on both ends. Ball thrown back into play, off the shins and out of bounds. Another throw in that's ending in a turnover. Ball thrown back into the back line, headed really near that end line there. Quite a little difficult to see, but there's a couple lines on the field painted. Yeah, he's a couple meters in there. We got the yellow lines on the field demarcating our field of play today. So he's out by the white lines there. He's got a yellow one out beyond him a bit. A nice 1-2 up the wing. Beautiful up the left side. Step over the ball. Carrying it towards the middle. Kicked off by Joe. Bounces back towards the goalie. Snapped up on the advantage. And we have a goal here, making it 4-1. That was a goal where something came from nothing. Joe comes back in defense, kicks it, ricochets, and we have one touch and one goal from the Albatross. And now they're up 4-1, and the complexion of this game has just changed, folks. That was a left-footed strike. Can't quite see who took it yet, but it came into the near corner of the post. Very challenging for our goalkeeper. Just shows us how important that possession is coming off those throws on the far side of the field. Ball comes off, we got a couple turnovers, and right there, ball ends up in the back of your net. Referee blows the whistle back in. He's checking his watch to see how much time we have left here in the half. And this will change our halftime talks a bit. We'll see what the coaches are saying now, coming back from 4-1 instead of 3-1. Sounds like the St. John's Prep is going to have to throw everything they got, including this kitchen sink forward today in the second half. Should be an entertaining one, folks. Ball towards the center circle, touched back, turned over. Towards the far sideline, carries, out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in for St. John's Prep. Referee checking his watch, thinking, talking, saying he's got a couple minutes, holding up a couple fingers. Whoop, ball dribbled. Taken well under control by the wing there. Back to the center back. Oh, that's it. That was not a couple fingers, folks. That is the half. So we have the Jules Verne Albatross up 4-1 going into halftime right now. We'll have about a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back live with the second half. Hope you've enjoyed the first half so far. Have yourself a break, and we will see you soon. Got the players coming back to the field now for the second half. SeaWolves looking ready for action as they take the pitch. They're going to need to throw it all forward now, as I said before, to come back now down 4-1. See if they try any other tactics, and how will the Albatross defend? Are they going to park the bus, hold on for the rest of the way, look for their chances to lock it up and get through to the finals? Or will they put a little bit of pressure forward? Because it seems like when they put a little pressure forward, that's where they get their chances. But will they need any now? I don't really know. I don't think so. 4-1. All right, here come the Albatross back onto the pitch. So we'll have the SeaWolves attacking now left to right, and the Albatross right to left. Sky clearing up today here in Burnaby. A beautiful afternoon. A beautiful, beautiful fall day. We have a little bit of snow touching the top of the mountains, and we have the sun touching the grass. Referee looking at his watch, calling everyone together, and we are underway here for the second half. Ball played back to number 10, Biko Luma. Biko Luma on the ball again, playing it back to Cormac. Cormac playing it to his partner, William Edmondson. Oh, no. How about I can get his name wrong? Number 19 is actually Fred Udall. Around the center dot now. Ball played forward. On possession. Plays it up the near wing to Santiago Robles. Robles kicked wide to the near corner. Ball played out. Back to some nice passing play now from the SeaWolves to start the half. Joe in the box, shoulder to shoulder, taken out of possession. And it's coming wide to the top of the box. Ball played back towards the corner. SeaWolves in possession. In the near corner here, Robles plays it back to Biko. Good footwork there, and the ball's poked out. And a little shove for good measure. Number 8, Santiago Robles with the throw in. Pressure from the back on the ball. Keeps it in play. Number 19, Fred Yodo plays the ball around. If I've been calling Fred the wrong name the whole time, it's because I thought he was number 15, William Edgson, unless we've had a sub and they have the same hairstyle. Ball's out of play, and we'll have a throw in from EJV. Something tells me they won't be rushing to too many balls right now as he waits to have it thrown in by a spectator. Oh, bounces off the fence. He's got it. Here we go. We got number 4 putting it back into play. Ball bounces high, out of play. It'll be another EJV throw-in. Jules Verne, led by Nick Prevost, manager, coach, athletic director. Had some real highlights this year, winning in their league and the zone championships and beating rivals West Point Grey Academy. Coaches also with Jules Verne have a lot of history with their players. Some of them have helped before in the club activities, and their players were actually a part of selecting the coach for this year. So it talks about the real bond and camaraderie between the coaches and the player, and the trust built there within the squad. Yeah, we see Jules Verne now sitting back at the half line with nobody really moving forward. Maybe one man ahead of the ball, and that is number 9, Thomas Garipi. Safi putting pressure on. They're happy just to let the SeaWolves have possession in their own half. Fred bringing the ball forward, pressure on, tries to turn, pushed from behind, and that is number 10, Matisse Palacio with the foul. Standing over the ball now, playing with it a bit. Refereeing allowing the antics. No problem there. All right, so we got Joe Mackenzie Elric standing over the ball now, looking to play in the free kick. The center backs have moved forward. Wind's picking up a tiny bit here. Again, left to right in favor of the SeaWolves. He drifts into the box. Off the head, down. Picks it up, off the boot, and a great save there. The goalie will control it. That was another really good chance from the SeaWolves, coming off the foot of number 14, Rejun Katoda, our goal scorer from earlier. Oh, hard ball played forward into the back of his teammate's head. Turned over at the center line. SeaWolves take control. Play it forward now. They got a little bit of move going. And the ball's just turned over into possession. Goaltender will stop it at his feet. Take a moment. Pick it up. Take some of the time off the clock. Looking around. And rolling it. Getting the ball back underway. Ball rolled to the near sidelines. Kicked back towards the middle. We have number 4. Zach Miners. Do you know him? Oh, a good strike there. A save made. Safi with the double step over. Murad Safi coming to the game, making an impact on defense and a couple step overs there on offense. Played forward to Katoda. Rejun looking forward for Santiago Robles. Man on his back, continues to carry. 2 men on his back. Small shove. Referee says no, get up. We're not having it today, sir. Wasn't enough of a push, not enough contact there. We have a little bit of position play. Saying you didn't call it down there. Why are you calling it down here? Well, sir, it was a foul down here. Little shove from Safi. Referee will settle things down where we have the EJV free kick. Difference between those two plays is one looked like a fairly fair challenge, one guy going down easily, and the other one who's out of position holding up the other player. So we'll have the free kick brought to the near side, curls it right towards our broadcast booth, and we have number 4, Zachary Miners. Zachary Miners facing pressure from Robles, plays it back, chipped forward, turned over, Jack Eldrick McKenzie, or Joe, my mistake, Joe, Mackenzie Elric. Got a lot of new names here today. Played back to the keeper, coming forward through the middle of the field. And we have Biko Luna just playing it back to his center back. Center backs playing it to each other. Looking forward. Calling for it. He's through. Number 14. We've seen him today. Tries to touch it forward. Santiago flicks it back up towards the net. And it's taken by the keeper. That was really nice play there by Rejun Kadoda and Santiago Robles working together, linking up. And it looked like that Katoda could have been a little bit more selfish there, turning and looking for a strike. Oh, and here we come back. A little bit by himself here. We have number 14. He plays the kick through, and it's blocked out of bounds. Nicely won corner there by number 14, Murad Safi. We're going to have a corner kick taken now by number 18, Kale Patty from the far corner. Kale throws the left-footed in-swinging corner for the Jules Verne Albatross. We'll see what they can produce from this corner. Feels like any strike from EJV could put this game to rest. Looking for Safi, it's over his head. Coming to the near corner, looks like it'll be picked up by EJV. Right on the sideline, number 17 there, plays it to the middle. Back to Matis. Matis plays it back to number 17. On the 1-2, played wide to Biko. Biko, it goes out of bounds there. It'll be picked up again by number 10, Matis Palacio. Matis hasn't featured as much near the front of the attack in the second half. Looks like he's in the middle of the pitch, holding things down a bit, controlling the play. Ooh, we have a bit of an aggressive tackle there from Santiago Robles from behind. Referee's calling it a foul, and we will play on foul struck there on Finn Nam. Now we have number 4 taking the free kick. That's Zachary Miners, calling his name a lot right now, Zachary Miners. He's looking. Could there be something quick here as people aren't really paying too much attention? No, he's going to wait for his guys to get up. We see Matis Palacio forward. We see some other big bodies in the box. How will they match up defensively? Bodies swung in, looking high and long. Far post. Be in the broadcast booth. Be in the broadcast booth. Oh, okay, we're all good. Keep it together there, Dictor. All right, soccer fans. So we've had an exciting semifinal so far, and the winner from this semifinal will play the winner of Meadow Ridge and South Point. They'll be in our next semifinal right after this one, so you can tune in and catch that game. Ball played from the goal kick, cross half. Lost possession. Played to the near corner. We have kicked out of bounds by number 7. Ooh. Oh, here we go. It could be Lim or Subhan. Yeah, they're really not taking too much time here. We got Zach Myers with another throw in. Hands on the back there. Kept to the sideline. Not too much going on defensively. Ball still being held to the sideline and turned over. SeaWolves back in possession. They boot it forward and turn it right back over. Kick back into their zone. To the back line. On the ball is number 11, Jerome St. Louis. And the Albatross play it back. They play it a little bit forward. They're holding the ball. We got a man down on the field in the front half, and we're going to stop play. And it's number 9, Thomas Garpy down on the field. Holding on to it, looks like his left leg. Players crowd around him. Referee's calling for a substitute. It doesn't look like Thomas will be able to continue right now. Calling the physio staff onto the field. Players will take a quick break here, catch some water. Referee is saying he's stopping time, looking at his watch here. Didn't see too much of the contact there. Hopefully the way that he's grabbing at his leg that he's just cramping up, but we'll see what develops. As I mentioned before, the players, they've played an exceptional amount of soccer this week and will continue to have one more game to look forward to tomorrow, both teams. Both teams have completed their league championships. The École Jules Verne winning their league championship on Monday against Javisa, against the King David Lions. A match which they were actually down 1-0, I think 10 minutes into the game, a position they're not used to being in. And then it took them quite a long time to get back the tying goal and then the leading goal towards the last third of the game. And that was, I think, maybe the 4th time they faced the Lions this year, and definitely the closest match they had. The Lions really competing hard there for the Javisa championships. Lions are the hosts of this tournament, and they won this morning their last group phase match in a penalty shootout. So congratulations to the Lions. All right, Thomas is being helped off the field now. Referee checking how much time has elapsed. He is putting a little bit of weight onto that leg there, so hopefully he's doing all right. And that with a little bit of physio, he will be back in action for tomorrow's match, whether it be the finals or the bronze medal match. All right, players taking back to the field. And we have number 4 from Jules Verne, Zach Miner, getting ready to play the ball back in. Miners. Referee. Oh, no, it's going to be a drop ball. My mistake. All right, ball's down, and we are live. We got Miners and Robos playing against each other there, and kick ball back to the center circle. Played back to the center back. Touched back to Cote. We haven't seen much of him in the second half. He plays the long ball through. It's rolling towards the end line, as shielded well by Cormac, and it's out of play. Yeah, the SeaWolves are going to have to get back on the ball here and get a little bit of possession going if they want to be successful in the second half. They really haven't had too much of the ball going forward. It's been hard for them to get to Katoda in the front third to get those finishes they need to get back in this game. It's also been a hard time for Joe Mackenzie Elric today. Hard time getting on the ball. He's playing towards the middle of the field. All right, we got a header forward here as the EJV, top of the box, struck at the net towards the far side, and it's pushed away, and that'll be a corner. Quite a long strike there from number 11, Jerome St. Louis. And we'll have number 18, Kale Petty, taking the corner kick. As the second half wears on here, you can kind of feel a little bit of the confidence going into EJV and a little bit of life coming out of the SeaWolves. They've got a big mountain to climb here, the SeaWolves, if they're going to come back into this game. It starts with this corner right here. They've got to get this clearance going and get out of the zone. Patty swings it in, punched wide by the keeper to the center of the field. Turned back towards the middle by Palacio. Touched forward, And we got Fred on the ball, kicks it wide. Here's Joe, ball's called forward. We got 2-on-2 now. Kototo and Robles, far side, you got another man there. Kototo sees him, swings it far side, picked up easily by the defenders, and turned back by the Albatross defenders. Up to Safi, who has a bad touch there. Puts the pressure on, though. We'll see if he can create a turnover. Putting the pressure on, it's going to come all the way back to the keeper, taking any pressure off the Albatross now as they are defending. Ooh, nice step towards the middle there to get around the pressing offender. Towards the middle, Kototo. Oh, a couple nice step arounds the defender. Plays a far ball for Santiago Robles. Robles on the outside of the box. Strikes near post. Hits high and wide from Robles. That's the sort of link-up we're going to have to see here between Kototo and Robles, but they're going to need a little bit of more support. Maybe the SeaWolves look to get a couple more men towards the box here. So when those balls are coming in, that there's a couple more options. Ball played back to the center of the pitch by the Albatross. Pressure on from Kototo. Looked like a little bit of a clash there. Played back safely. Straight to the center back. Coming back to his partner. What a partnership they have here. You know, if you're an undefeated squad, that there has to be quite a good center back pairing to really keep things firm throughout the game and keep the team level. And we really see that from the Albatross. You never see anything but a calm head back there. Albatross in possession with a throw in from the far side of the field. Michael Cote. Taking his time, couple dribbles. Looks like he's about to shoot a free throw. Take a step. And ball's in play. High ball headed into the box. Cleared to the left corner. On the ball. Played wide. A little pressure from Cote as he picks it back up. Twigs towards the middle. Taken away. Spun around. Pressure on now from Safi. Gets a touch. Ball towards the end line, and we're going to have a goal kick. Number 6, Biko Luma, not loving that pressure from Safi, but he was pretty square on with him. Got his foot through, poked the ball. Nothing in it. Joe all the way back now. All the way back. SeaWolves looking for a through ball here. Kototo all by himself up front. Cleared high. High ball. Ball into the middle circle now. Jules Verne takes possession. Flicks forward. Is that Matisse? Oh, no, not Matisse. We haven't seen Matisse at all recently. That's number 5, Olivier Blanchard. Applying the pressure. Foul on Blanchard. Number 18, fellow Patar Basili with the strong defense there. Earning the foul for his team. Fred Udall in possession. Looking to his center back partner there, Cormac. Jules Verne applying a little bit of pressure on the ball now, not too much. Just enough to make the SeaWolves move it. And they're moving it now over the top to Santiago Robles. Flags up on the near side from the linesman. Robles would like the ball a little bit earlier there, looking back at his teammate. Appreciates the pass, but he would like a little bit better placement, a little bit better timing. Now we have sub coming up from EJV. We have number 5 coming out of the game, Olivier Blanchard. And into the game we have sorry for the delay, folks. He's focused on the ball and won't turn around, so I can't announce his name, but he's turning now. It is number 9, Thomas Garepi, back into the game. So Thomas is back. He's looking good back from the injury, applying pressure up front. Good to see Thomas back in the game. Came off the shins there of Safi, so we're going to have a goal kick. Jules Verne showing some real depth today through the line. Biko Luma plays it back to his center back. Center backs kick it around. Fred looking forward. Run here from Kototo. Plays back towards the ball onto Kototo's feet. And it is back to number 19, Fred Yodel. Pico Luma looking up, playing a long ball for Santiago Robles. He's onside this time, but he won't be able to get there before the keeper, who's going to let it roll long for the goal kick. Looks like that's the main strategy from the SeaWolves right now, is to get a run and a long ball through. But what's going to be the next phase of attack from them? Will they have the final play to get it into the box and to make the strike on net? And they're going to have to do it a couple times now, folks. Time is running out for the SeaWolves on this semifinal. Again, this is the SeaWolves' first appearance in a semifinal. So a great result for the SeaWolves and for their school. Ball played up into the middle circle, drops down now at his feet. Back to Fred Yodel. Fred Yodel looks back to his keeper and plays it safely back to his keeper. Keeper asks the players to spread out and it's back to Yodel. Yodel looking up now in the center circle. We have a couple of runners moving around, but not too much action here. Looks like EJV's happy just to let them hold the ball back there. Not too much pressure. Everybody keeping their shape quite nicely. 4 at the back. Played into the middle. To Katoda. Katoda plays it back. Katoda looks like he's drawing a bit more attention now. Nice pass there, Katoda forward to Santiago Robles on the wing. Santiago with a bit of a loose touch, and it's cleared long. Cleared all the way back to the center circle with Biko Luma playing it back to Cormac Mallet. Biko Luma looks forward. He turns. There's Joe. Joe sees Katoda making a run. Looks wide instead. Looks up the near. Pushes it up the far side. Kicked wide into the corner. Easy clearance there from number 13. Nicholas Hondier. Nicholas Hondier having a nice game at the back there. Nice and composed, playing the ball to the wings and playing it out to the sideline there. One-on-one play, ball's played into touch. EJV going to take the ball on the near sideline for the throw-in. Ball thrown in, coming towards the center line, battle there, headed back into the possession of the SeaWolves. Played back by Biko again to Cormac Mallet. Cormac Mallet to the center circle, back to Fred. Fred Yodel. Fred playing it forward, chips it over the top. Oh, and it's out of bounds. A turnover in possession with the SeaWolves looking to go high there. Maybe the safer play with the little bit of wind we have and the bit of the tension in the game is to keep it at your feet and working out some of the more of those shorter passes. Ball chested down. Held in the middle circle, played forward. Murad Safi plays a nice 1-2 going towards the ball. Defenders on it. Safi's putting the pressure on. He's coming through. He's got it. Strikes it off the outside of the netting. Murad Safi keeping the pressure on there. Keeping the defense honest, as we would say in the basketball world. Putting the pressure on, striking it hard, looking for that last goal that's going to put this one to bed. Goal kick coming long. Played across the center line. Headed battle. It's over the top. Katoda on the ball. Back to it. Plays Santiago Robles down. Robles at the edge of the box. Kicks it high, and it is over the net and out of the park. We got the backup ball coming into play. Robles got open there at the top of the box. Maybe 1 or 2 more steps, trying to take on your defender a bit, and you get a strike on target. We got 15 minutes left in our second half of action here. We got the SeaWolves with the ball, throwing it in on the far side of the pitch here. Near side of the pitch, my mistake. Katoda taking them down 1-on-2. Ball's kicked out for a corner. Now, if the SeaWolves are going to get it done right here, it's got to be coming from these stop ball opportunities. They got the center backs coming forward, and number 10, Joe Mackenzie Elric, playing it in. He's going to be he's a right-footed player, so we'll see how he brings it in. What sort of driven ball we have here. We got a lot of bodies bunched up in the box. Joe brings it in. It's curling up, nice and high. Goalie with 2 hands on it with a touch. Played down by the defender, played high in the air. Ball's just at the top of the circle, though. Comes down off a back. High kick, and it's cleared by the Albatross. And they're coming up 2-on-2 here. We have number 9, That's Thomas back in the game around the defender. Pulled down by the jersey, and that is he's going straight to the pocket, and we're going to have a yellow card. Whoop. Some silliness by the EJV players. Excited that Thomas made a run. But yeah, it's going to be a foul on number 18, Philo Petar Basili. He didn't have too much left there other than giving the jersey a little bit of a tug, a little bit of a tactical foul there, and he'll go into the book. Jules Verne with the free kick here. It's about 10 meters outside the box, I'd say. Do we use meters in soccer? I guess I can use whatever I want. About 10 meters outside the box. Going to be taken by number 4, who is Zachary Miners. Zachary Miners standing over it. He looks to be the person who's going to take it. 3-man wall set up. He's also flanked by number 18, Kale Patty. Kale discussing with him what are the better options here. Kale looks reserved to stand off this ball. Here we come with the right foot. He's attacking net. Oh, looking for the near post. And he had a chance there. It was only a couple feet wide with the goalie fully stretched out, but it is wide of the mark. And we'll have a goal kick from the SeaWolves. Ball's back in play. We have to see some urgency now from the SeaWolves, down 4-1 with less than 15 minutes to play and a couple minutes of added time there for the injury stoppage. Getting a little windier up in the booth here, actually, as the game has progressed. Biko with some pressure on. Referee's saying it's a little bit too much. I'm calling a foul. And we will have a stoppage. Ball's back underway. Biko looking up top. He's looking for Joe. Joe chests it down to Santiago Robles. Robles with the chip. Oh, and the goalie plays it and takes it. Joe grabbing his head, knowing that that's another chance that's slipping away from the SeaWolves. And EJV's back into attack here. Couple nice moves there from number 4. Zachary Miners not drawing a foul. Biko Luma back in possession right now. Kicks it back to Fred. Fred playing back for Cormac Mallet. Cormac Mallet has got his head up there, looking on the far side, not seeing too much. Dribbles himself through the middle. Dribbling himself still. He's saying, stop me. Somebody stop me. Then he plays it wide. Shorter pass than he needed to make before. Ball's 2-on-2 there. Oh, it's the Cote battle again. Ball's cleared wide. The referee's going to blow it down for a handball slightly outside of the box. On the clearance there, just clipped the player whose hand was a little bit away from his body. Wasn't unnatural or anything like that, just a little deflection. The referee's saying, we can't have that, time to stop it, slow it down, and we're going to have a free kick. Free kick halfway up the box, about a foot or two, maybe 4 or 5 feet outside the box. Goalkeeper's right. It looks like right footer Joe Mackenzie Elric over the ball, tying his shoe. He knows this one's got to be good. Referee's checking the placement of the wall. We'll have a 3-man wall with Michael Cote on the left side of it. Will he be looking for going on goal or looking for one of his players in the box? He's got a couple big bodies there with Cormac Mallet. And Kotota back near the top of the box. He's going for net. Nice high strike, curling towards the keeper, deflected over the bar. Great save there by Elijah King. Elijah King has been pretty good in net today, making the stops when he's had to, controlling the pace of the game, and distributing to his teammates. Referee's calling for the corner kick to come from King's right side again, and it'll be Joe Mackenzie Eldrick bring it in. With the wind with him here, he might have a little bit of extra curl and pace on the ball. So we'll see how hard and high he brings it, if he's going near post or far post. Towards the far post, ball's down, touches a hand in the box. Referee has nothing of it. Looked like a bounce there. Nobody appeals, and the ball is out of place safely. Fellow Petar Basili puts it into play to Santiago Robles. Robles touches it off his head and out of bounds. Number 4, Zachary Miners, plays the ball back in to his center back, steadies. Head up passing here, taking control of the ball. A little bit of nice tactical play from Jules Verne. Battle on the ball. Matis Palacio plays it out. Number 17 with the nice step-overs on the near sideline before it's cleared away by Joe. Joe's on both sides of the ball right now. He does not want to let this game go. Great play there from number 17 also. On the near sideline from EJV. Finn Nam with a couple beautiful step-overs and taking the ball forward. Zachary Miners throws it down the near wing now. Thomas on it. Getting his left foot on it. Holds play. Matis picks it up. Matis on the near wing. Towards the corner flag, not too much going on there. 2 men on him. 1 man with a yellow card caution, so he'll have to be careful in how he gives his challenges. Ball played out of bounds by Sebastian Robles. Oh, but they are calling it in favor of the SeaWolves. Must have come off a touch there. Robles throws it back into play. Watch your back, Mr. Mallet. There's Mr. Safi. Pressure on him in the box now. Turns, and he's safe for a moment. Has a head up and takes a moment. Turns into Biko. Biko playing it up now, taking it slowly into the middle of the pitch. Looks like the back four of EJV is backing up slowly. Joe plays it wide. Coming to the left foot. Not too many men in the box. You got Katota in the box. He's not giving you the size advantage you need there, and Robles behind him. So any high balls are going to probably be easily dealt with by EJV. And maybe a little more pressure is needed here from the SeaWolves. Turned over in the center circle. Finn Nam plays it forward. Thomas, he's got Safi. Safi's in. Right foot, step over, back to his right foot. Near post. Oh, and he's just pulled it wide. Grabbing his face, looking down, looking to his teammate. His teammate bringing him up, saying, hey, great pass, great play. You'll get him next time, Safi. Team aspect can't be under-recognized now. Boys spending so much time together this week. Many of our teams traveling together all season. It was incredible, some of the stories we've heard from some of the teams who've traveled to tournaments and the way that they've bonded together through their wins, their losses, through their housing situations. So one team was staying in churches as they played through their season tournaments. And just incredible bonding at the 1A level here from our athletes. Finn Nam and Robles battling on the near sideline, played back to Joe. Joe's going to have to turn it back to his center back. When is Cormac going to have to come up and be part of the attack now as a big body? He's dribbling through the middle again. That's his second venture forward of the game, and it's a second productive venture forward. Robles on the ball now, having a real battle with Zachary Miners. Zachary Miners, whoa, Zachary Miners drawing the call as it looked like Robles was around him there. Miners holding him up. Miners hitting the deck, but getting the call. Ball's back on the roll here. Miners and Thomas Moriarty playing together there. Stolen away by Joe. Joe plays it back to Santiago Robles. Biko on the ball now in the middle. Oh, he got him there. Matis Palacio got him. Now EJV is going to have to be careful here. Going into the finals, you don't want to pick up any sloppy yellow cards near the end of the game here and have those carrying forwards. That could be really detrimental to the team in the long run. So a high IQ play is important now, and everyone keeping their heads together to finish off this match. Ball coming in off the free kick towards the middle. Headed high. Ball headed back into the box. Defender clears, and it's poked high to the middle of the pitch. Back to Philip Pitar. He puts it forward. Kicked back to the near sideline. Number 11 there, Jerome St. Louis. Played forward, excellent pass, back to St. Louis. St. Louis up the near wing. It's to his left foot, one-on-one, plays it back to the support from Thomas Moriarty. Back to Phil Nam. Clears it into the middle, long high ball. It's going to go, is it going to go all the way out? No, Safi with a great play. An excellent effort to play it off the shins of the defender, winning the corner for his team. That's Murad Safi with another good effort up on the forward press. Yeah, Finn Nam getting a lot of control of the play too in the second half. When the ball at his feet, you have to feel pretty confident at the coach that he's going to do something special. Left-footed corner coming into play now. Ball goes long into the box. Cormac Mallet chasing it down with Finn Nam. It's going to go out the way of the SeaWolves. SeaWolves now really got to put the pressure on and turn it up. Turn up the aggression if they're going to get back into this game down 4-1. Lots of scoring in the first half, but we haven't been shy of chances here in the second half. Murad Safi's had a couple good chances. Katoda and Robo's really working well up in the front for the SeaWolves. Ball back to Katoda here now. Takes into the middle circle. Looking forward. Puts a nice fast forward to the high wing. And it's chipped long out of play to the keeper, who's going to pick it up. Take a couple seconds off the clock here. Pushing his team forward. And booting the ball high and forward. Saying, get this ball away from my net. They can't score when it's down there. Kicked high by the SeaWolves keeper, and it's out of play into touch. And that's going to be an EJV throw in from Michael Cote. We see a sub now. It looks like Finn Nam coming out of the match. He's put in quite a good work rate today. Comes off the pitch. Great work rate, as I was mentioning before. Very strong on the ball. Playing some great balls forward. Great game from Finn Nam today, and we'll look forward to seeing him play tomorrow in the finals. Coming onto the pitch now, we have number 15, Romeo Hubert. Hubert, we'll just call him Romeo. Ball thrown in by Cote. He's looking for Safi. Safi on the far line there. He puts it into the box looking for Romeo. Romeo chasing it down. It's going to go out of play. SeaWolves now showing a little bit of urgency to collect the ball and get it back going here. Not too much time left in their semifinal. They're facing defeat here for the first time this year. Keeper plays it long. Headed wide by EJV. Romeo up taking on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Philip Pitar picking it up now for the throw-in. St. John's Prep as the Island champions this year, and their highest finish will be either 3rd or 4th in province, is a team to look out for in single A soccer for the next couple of years. Cormac Mallet plays it back to Joe McKendry. To Joe Mackenzie Elric. Joe Mackenzie Elric on the ball now in the middle of the field. Plays it back to Cormac Mallet. Cormac Mallet snuffed out there by Romeo. Romeo and Murad Safi working together. Murad Safi plays it back to his teammates. EJV happy to be on the ball at this point, knowing holding that ball is the key to their victory. Oh, and a turnover from the back line. As I said, holding the ball was the key to victory. Played forward by Katoda. Ball's chipped forward. And it's going to be held on to by goalkeeper Elijah King. Elijah King sucking a couple seconds here as he rolls it forward. Zachary Minor's on the ball. Head up. He's not got anyone on him here as he crosses the center line. Looking for Romeo to show for him. Wow, a hard slide tackle from Santiago Robos. He's saying, we are not done yet, folks. We are not quitting. Will the rest of the team have the organization and the fight to keep it together? And folks, that is the end of time. The Jules Verne Albatross go on to the finals, and we are looking to see how they will come back from last year's second place finish, and to see if they can take it today. And as we said, the Albatross, they're all business. They're not celebrating this victory. They know we got to get it done again tomorrow. Congratulating the players from the other team, and it was an amazing semi-final today. So thank you, fans, for joining us today. We had a 4-1 final for the EJV Jules Verne Albatross, and they will move on to the final tomorrow, and we'll have St. John Prep playing in the bronze medal match tomorrow. Thank you, fans, and have a great rest of your day.